Welcome to Zevolution's first devlog. Zevolution is an open-world, post-apocalyptic survival game, and today I will explain to you what the game is, what my inspirations are, and what the current state is. My name is Batu, I am the one and only developer behind Zevolution, and I'm from Germany. Discover your possibilities to survive in the apocalypse. Whether you establish a base or move on, a world will reveal itself to you where your instincts are at the center of attention. Forget the monotony and the certainty of habit. Here you will find not only challenging locations and all kinds of biomes, but also a world below ground. Never rely on old, limping zombies. You will be surprised how much the undead have evolved. Zevolution is not just a shoot and loot survival, but a multi-layer world where you can explore, build, breed, collect, complete missions and tell your story, either loud and alive or quiet and silent. You have to take advantage of the spring to survive the winter. For some people the fog is an hindrance, for you it's a chance. Don't be blinded by the sun, night is coming soon. The supposedly quiet grassland can be just as dangerous as a deep jungle in the dark, branched underworld. I am someone who loves to play survival games. There are some great titles out there that inspire me. The first game in the list is Minecraft. Minecraft is a magical game and you shouldn't underestimate it because of its simple pixel graphics. This is because the game balances all the game components perfectly with each other, and that is something you can say about very few games. The feeling you get while exploring is simply indescribable in Minecraft. In addition, there is the creative side of the game. As a player, you can do anything you want. And lastly, that the game gives you the possibility to play the game just the way you want. If you want to explore, you go into caves or new areas like oceans, deserts and villages. If you want action, you don't skip the night or go to the nether or to the end. If you want to take it peaceful and just want to build, that's fine too. A survival game shouldn't be built on action and PvP alone, where you're constantly getting attacked and afraid to die. After all, it's not a shooter, and in the long run that would be too exhausting and repetitive. The second game is DayZ. Like some of you, I've played Arma 2 DayZ a lot. The different modes you can choose from with mods like Epoch, Origin or Overwatch is just awesome and makes Arma 2 DayZ a top survival experience. I really like the inventory management and the looting elements. They have enough depth to not to be too basic, but at the same time they are not too complex. And that's the direction I'm going with Zevolution's inventory and looting system. 7 Days to Die is one of the other great survival games that inspires me. Here I find the different zombie classes great. Zombies shouldn't only differ in speed and strength, but should have different abilities and strategies to defeat them. And lastly, the Last of Us series plays the decisive role when it comes to atmosphere. The abandoned locations and cities are just perfect. When you visit these places, you really feel like you are in an abandoned world that's slowly being reclaimed by nature. Much of what we humans have built up is overgrown and blends with nature. Zevolution's map is fictional and is divided into 3 playable zones that are very different from each other: mainland, underground and ocean. On the mainland you will find abandoned cities, villages, ruins, military bases, POIs and intact NPC outposts or villages. Underground there are complex cave systems, mine shafts and bunkers. The ocean offers a completely unique world with underwater animals, sunken objects and treasures. In addition, the mainland is divided into different biomes. In the north, you will find cold areas like the tundra, in the middle the jungle, and in the south the warm biomes like the savanna and desert. Each biome brings new challenges but also unique rewards. The whole game is set in modern times, which means no futuristic technologies, etc. When it comes to Zevolution's atmosphere, I put a lot of emphasis on that. The graphics, the attention to detail, the rich map itself, weather and seasons, and the soundscape make up Zevolution's atmosphere. The gameplay is divided as follows: survival, building, crafting, combat, exploration, missions, looting, trading, taming, and cultivating. Let's talk about a few areas in more detail. Survival means not only against zombies, but also against the elements, wild animals, and other players in PvP. Zombies behave differently depending on the season and biome. Let me give you an example. In the desert, they are faster and do more damage, but withstand less. In the tundra, they move slower, attack slower, and are more robust. In winter, zombies are very inactive, and in summer they are very active. That means in winter you will encounter a wandering horde less often than in summer. NPC missions are very helpful to gain influence and trade better with the traders. When farming, you must pay attention to the seasons. Some crops thrive only in spring and some thrive much faster than other crops. Make sure you have enough food in the winter. And there will be the following modes: single player, multiplayer, PvE, PvP, and PvP mixed with PvE zones. Of course, there will also be many settings to customize your own server. And I would like to make one thing clear when it comes to Zevolution's overall concept. Zevolution is not a horror game. Of course, there will always be scary moments where you will get scared, but it is not a horror game. It will also not be a hardcore survival game which goes in the direction of simulation. I am not leaning too much towards realism with the character systems. I don't want the whole body to be simulated. That means no different blood types, 20 diseases, complex damage systems with organs etc. that only heal after 8 real hours. In my opinion, that takes away the fun for most, when all you have to worry about in the game is maintaining your health. Here I do my best to give it the right depth, so it doesn't feel too easy either, and you can be sure that it's not just done with bread and water, if you know what I mean. Zevolution is currently in Alpha 0.3. With Alpha 0.5 you can expect the first closed alpha phase. Until then, most of the core elements will be in place and a closed gameplay loop will exist. The whole thing will take place in the jungle area. I've been working on Zevolution since mid-2018, starting with the concept, and in early 2019 I started with the development. But I don't want to get too technical in this video, I will make another video for that. Also, I have linked the roadmap in the description. It's not complete yet, but over time I will update and complete it. That's all I got for now. If you want to know more about Zevolution, I created a website. I will leave a link in the description. In addition, we already have a small community on Discord and Instagram. Feel free to join us there. And please let me know if you have any feedback regarding future videos or for the game itself. I really appreciate that. What I would also appreciate is if you can support me by leaving a like if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to subscribe. Also share the video with anyone who likes to play survival games. That would help me out a lot. Thank you for watching, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.